All right, I've got you started now, so you guys are good to go?
Well, show me what I...
So when you tap this gray square, all you have to do is tap it, it starts mine, and the countdown begins, and I tap mine, the countdown begins, so it just, when this pauses, it displays it.
Okay.
It's a very straightforward kind of thing, and then just to reset it, so it's at the beginning.
And what app is this?
It's called Merc-Maddox Chess Clock, and it's only $10, or maybe even less, and it's only a one-time thing. It's not like monthly. That's a good deal. Are you an iPhone girl? Because that's what I am.
Pardon me?
Are you an iPhone person?
Well, I have one.
I mean, as far as, that's what
Do I know how to use it?
Oh, well, I can't help with that. I mean, I could help.
But I was smart enough to ask what app it was.
Yeah.
See?
I can send you a picture of the icon, and you can, or the splash screen.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. Now, I'm the dark checker, so I'm the black guy.
All
I'm
right.
the white guy, and we just toss them together and start on our way. You ready to go?
Playing for 5 points. Okay, I'll take.
I realized why we probably want to have these cups out of the way, so we can put that over there.
I am still looking for interest. 4 more people to run our 8th, to do 64 players in the Masters. So I've got 4 that are interested. If you might want to play Masters starting very soon, come on out and lay down. 14 spots available in the National Championship Qualifiers.
Why did I think I was going to roll?
Jackpot Johnny is also here. We have $20, $50, $100 jackpots. We also have Speed Gammon and Super Speed Gammon. If you want to play, come see Jackpot Johnny.
That didn't go the way I wanted. As I was making the 5-point or the 9-point, I was thinking this might not be the best idea. And I was right.
I got lucky.
Yeah, that's okay. But you got lucky because I made that anchor, and that was not a good deal. Losing toss as well.
Is that right?
Yeah, you got one more. Much better.
I think I know how to play Rd1. Maybe I don't.
Every once in a while, I know, I knew what it was. And that's freaking me out. You know, does that mean I'm losing it? You know, or just fun? I mean,
It's not a very well formatted cue. That's one downside of his work. You gotta wait 7 minutes and 38 seconds before I decide. 36, 35. Oh, come on.
Trying to trick me.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm being obvious about it at least. As long as you don't trick yourself like I did against Dan, which made it necessary for me to re-enter.
I played a stupid trick on myself.
Yeah?
I got to the final round of a jackpot, just a little $20 jackpot. I didn't even ask whether he wanted to hedge.
Oh, yeah.
And he won.
When you get to the final round, you really should think about it.
It was only like $107.
Oh, yeah, I never think about it. Even I'm playing for a difference of $4,000 in the super jackpot, 6,000 to the winner, 2,000 to the loser. I didn't think about hedging, but Michael came up to me and said, do you want to talk about hedging? And I'm like, whatever, we can split the money and play for the glory. We can do anything down to zero from there. I don't care.
Can I tell you about my best hedge ever?
Yeah.
I don't remember, Las Vegas, I think I was playing. A guy, I'd never heard of him, told me he was from Florida, but I got the impression...
Mike Corbett, maybe?
No, I know him.
Yeah.
Brandon...
McNaughton? McNaughton? Oh, no, Brandon Macklin?
Yeah,
A black guy.
yeah, but I didn't know him. I'd never heard his name before. But I got the impression he was a high roller. So we're playing first round of the championship for like 12 points. And before we started to play, I said, would you be interested in hedging? And he said, sure, what do you have?
Won that tournament. Smart girl.
Yes, yes.
What did he agree to?
20% to the loser. And I got it to 12-12, but he still won 20% of 20,000, and he came and found me later to give me the hedge. Not the hedge, the side pool.
Oh, so he automatically assumed, just even though you guys hadn't specified it, since you were both in the side pool, that it applied to the side pool as well. That's so sweet.
It was $2,200.
There we go.
My best win ever.
Good for you. Smart.
He was a very nice
I
guy.
opened with the 3-2. It's now your roll. Your delay is reset.
All right, I'll stop talking. I'll
No,
play.
no. Keep talking. Just you're on the clock now. Don't forget to hit it.
My last match got down to 4 seconds. My opponent,
Wow.
but he knew what he was doing.
That's pretty extreme. That's good.
So that's you. What? No, that's me.
Correct.
1, 2, 3.
Don't put yourself in the bar. Don't put yourself in the bar. 1, 2, 3. And now you have a fourth one.
Sorry, I'm not
That's okay.
usually this ditzy.
That's okay. You're distracted.
Where are you from?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Oh,
University town, Midwest.
Sorry, I'm late.
did you go to school there?
My wife did. She took her PhD from there, her master's and PhD. I attended Michigan State for a couple of years because my dad said if you want to go to college, pay for it yourself. And it was a lot cheaper. But then I dropped out after 2.5. So. You did it. Good.
10 last spots in the qualifier re-entries. One of them time.
Maybe I'll watch that and then go
Whoa,
Yeah, I know. What's that about?
that was smart of me.
the sign. I'll wait and see if we get a. If you're playing, maybe I'll watch. Yeah, I don't know when.
Forced.
All right, forced.
It's not forced. You got it.
Uh-oh. You could be in trouble.
Not if you dance with boxes. Did I say that loud? That's what I get for saying that loud. Nice one. 1,
Oh,
2, 3. Ooh.
oh. Got greedy. 3, 5. Ay, 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 ay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why'd you let me do that? I guess you didn't.
Let me consider my good fortune. Here, I'll put you in the match.
Because I'm a bumbling idiot.
Well, your dice didn't cooperate. And my dice woke up.
I pass.
And I was super lucky to get out of that mess. Whew.
Oh,
I figured I'd be dancing my way into a G.
I should. I should.
That's what you were thinking, right? I mean, I'm in a G, why bother doubling? Yeah. I would have thought the same thing.
Would you?
Yeah, totally.
Seemed too good to.
So you can toss, use your tosses. Do you play dice and checkers in your shoe?
Yeah, we do.
It saves a lot of time.
Yeah.
What are you doing to
That's
me,
pretty
Molly?
good.
Come
Pretty
on,
good.
Come on now.
1,
Quit
2.
showing off.
Oh, it's not as great as it looks. I don't have another one.
I do so hate prudence in an opponent.
You hate what?
Prudence in an opponent.
Oh.
Very disappointing, I know.
Ew.
That's only one little number. Two little numbers, actually. Oh, very close.
All right, now what? You think I have this?
Do I think you have it? The question is, do you think you have it?
Yeah, I do. Ooh.
You get to take it, sweetheart. I'm going to wait 5 minutes and 46 seconds. There we go. That's a nice one. Two what? Too bad. Two 6 from the ground. 2, 6, 3. from the ground. Come on, dice clock. So close. Chances.
There are 8 spots remaining in the National Championship Qualifier.
3, 4, come on. Woo! Okay.
Not a.
I'd like to point out the cock first. I couldn't point out that it was hits. Come on. Oh, for God's sakes.
Why isn't it moving?
There's a delay.
Oh,
It's counting now. Nice shot. Yuck. Well, technically, I should just take 2. Gotta go through. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do it. Unless I get a set right now. And then another set. Huh. Well, I can still do it if you roll a 2-1 twice.
thank you.
Nicely done.
So do you have a regular tournament in?
Carol Cole runs a tournament in Flint that I go up to. And that's sort of my regular regional tournament. Sometimes I get to Chicago for the shoes. Not often. How about yourself?
We had huge tournaments, 30, 40 people every week, until we got busted by the gambling commission.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that about?
And guess who was running the tournament? I was helping the person who was in charge. And I kept telling her, you need some brochures, something people can take away with them. People come and they want to know how do you get to play? So she made, yeah.
Bad advice.
I handed one to a guy and said, come play with us.
And he was with the gaming commission?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he said, can you win money? And you said, yes. And I'm like, okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid. But
So what happened? What were the
well,
consequences?
basically they told us to cease and desist.
Oh.
And so we quit playing. We had like 3 tournaments a week. It was a
Oh my God.
big club. So we didn't play for a couple of years, and then little by little, people started having little tournaments or little chouettes, and eventually, now there's a once-a-month tournament sometimes, and I run a weekly chouette for whoever wants to play. We have between 7 and 9 people.
You got a new crowd together in, you said Phoenix?
Seattle.
Seattle. I meant where you moving.
Oh,
Albuquerque? Or
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, okay. So New Mexico, not Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah, they play there. They have a club
Oh, good.
there.
Good. I wasn't aware. Yeah.
Yeah, I played in their club when we were visiting down there.
Oh, good.
I think 20 people came to a
Not
Wednesday
bad.
night tournament.
Carol's club has actually grown in the last year.
Really?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 new people have shown up.
Oh, we could use them.
Yeah.
I tell you, we have 7 really faithful Wednesday night Chouette players. And one guy was in a coffee shop and saw a guy playing with his wife. And he asked him if he'd like to know about our game. And the guy said, oh, he'd love to. And so he told him, and the guy came the following week. He had never played in a Chouette. He'd never played for money. But he was more than willing, and one of our guys sat down and explained all the rules about the Chouette.
In one go. It's a lot.
Well, and he was like in his 60s, and he was a Boeing engineer. He looked smart enough. So we played all evening, and we keep score with kind of like 7 people.
Yeah.
And at the end, he was down $85,
Yeah.
which wasn't the most,
No.
but it was enough.
Was it enough for him to not come back?
Well, he laughed and he said, I didn't bring any money.
Oh.
And we said, well, you understood that this was for money. And he said, I thought you were joking. And we said, no. He said, well, I'll bring some money next week.
Which he didn't show up.
My guys are such gamblers that they took bets on whether he'd show up.
Ah, funny.
He showed up,
Okay.
but he didn't bring any money.
That's really funny.
He
That's
still
really
thought
funny.
we were joking.
That's really funny. So needless to say, nobody played with him.
No, we wouldn't let him play that time.
That's ridiculous. I got to go re-enter if they have a spot for me.
In the qualifier?
Yeah, the qualifier.
Just 6 more spots, 6 last spots for the USBGF National Championship Qualifier. Come on up if you'd like to play.
I was able to re-enter.
Oh, good.
Good luck to you on that. Yeah, no, it's fun.
And what does this qualify you for?
It's basically a USBGF sponsored event where now that you've won a round, because I re-entered and I played you, so I was in the first round of the re-entry, I believe you're now eligible, if you go on to win, for the $5,000 added prize money. A not insignificant payout.
No. I'll enter.
Well, you have already entered, and since you beat me, you now...
I didn't beat you. Oh, I did beat you. Oh.
Yeah.
So now what?
So now that you've won a round, you're now qualified for the next added prize money. You have to win the first round to be qualified. It's a qualifier, and having won the first round, you're now qualified for the...
So the draw is up there somewhere?
Here, let me check. So USBGF, I'm logged in. I want to reload my info. So I'm awaiting. I'm awaiting draw in this. It's called the Cherry Blossom Qualifiers, 2024 USBGF National Championship. So I'm going to touch that link. So Let's bring it over here so you can see it more easily. We're probably down on the list because I re-entered and we're down toward the bottom someplace. That's where they normally put re-entries. I haven't seen this yet. There we are. So you now are here in the second bracket.
Okay.
You have to win 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Possibly an 8. So you'd have to win 8 more in a row to get to the money. Or maybe 7 more in a row.
So if I lose, I'm out.
That's right. It's a one and done.
And he's done taking re-entries, or
Well, they actually do. You're still winning, so keep up the good work. I re-entered because they have like 4 spots left. I'm not sure if they'll let you re-enter while you're still winning.
oh, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So. I did actually do that in one tournament once, in one of the blitz, the blitzes, and they wanted to fill it up, and I said, well, listen, I'm going to enter, and because it was one of the qualifiers for the blitz, I'm going to enter, and if you get 8 people, I think that's qualified. So if you get 6 more people, and you're gonna bracket us according to when we entered, and I'm the first one to enter this qualifier. I'll enter on both brackets and meet myself, and so if I won my way to the end.
Did you?
I did, and so I qualified in only 3 rounds rather than 4 rounds.
Did you win any money?
I ended up winning about $1,500 at a time. Yeah, I mean you win.
From a hedge?
You win. Yeah, it was a hedge on the at the end of the tournament. Because the actual tournament itself was a pretty good payout.
Well, then I better keep winning.
That would be a good idea. I'm already guaranteed at least 35.20 because the loser pays 2 plus my $1,520 side pool win in the super jackpot. If I manage to win the super jackpot, meaning Michael, I'll have won 75.20. So that'll be nice.
Not bad.
Yeah. It'll repay most of my entry fees plus some change. Otherwise, I basically break even. But
That's a good day.
Yeah, anytime you can break even at your hobby is great. It's like a bonus. Yeah, I always travel with this for my board. Keeps it looking good.
Very clean.
Yeah, well, it's new. That's why.
It's beautiful.
Did a good job on it. I mean, there are some little rough edges. Like I think the inside here seems like it shows a little bit of a lack of detail on the finish, but it's a minor thing.
Where did it come from?
A guy who made it in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. He has a big workshop in his basement, actually. And he handmade it for me.
Very, very nice.
It's got maple inlay on the external cover of the Mobius strip and the Kajushi folder. Tuck your money back in your purse, sweetie. There you go. And the cube has my name on it, and the dice cups have my name on it.
Oh, so if somebody steals them,
There, you see, there you go.
Track 'em down.
I like the hexagonal, the feel. The feel of the cup is a very nice. I like it instead of strictly round.
David Shine.
To me,
it's
it's
nice.
got a nice.
It's very nice.
And when I asked him why they were off center, he said because. And
Oh.
offered no other explanation.
So do you think our guy came back for a third time?
Our guy.
The guy in my shoe.
Oh, the Boeing guy.
He didn't
I
pay the
think-
first
I think
time. He
I
didn't pay
think-
the second time.
No, he played the first time. He
Two
didn't
last
pay.
spots for the
He didn't
USBGF
play the
National
second time.
Championship.
Yeah, I think he might have shown up the third time with money. I don't know.
He did.
Good.
Paid everybody.
And he paid everybody? He paid the 85.
And he lost again, but he didn't lose very much.
Yep. Well, honestly, with shoes, you gotta lose like for the first, 10 matches or at least. I mean, generally speaking, that's the way it goes. Even 100 matches, whatever.
Yeah, well, he wasn't that great of a player.
Yeah, well, see, you weren't. And the banter and the way people help each other and critique each other's play, it's a great learning experience, I think.
One last
We
spot
have
in the USBGF
a
National
great duet
Championship
with
Qualifier.
guys that we call degenerate gamblers.
Still blinking?
What?
Is that still blinking the red light?
Yes.